we
Of
go.
course.
It is. Everybody who wants to be an Emo Millionaire, make sure to follow Emo Millionaire. Don't forget to donate. All right, we're still going strong. Donate for the for NAMI, which is mental health awareness and more. My friend Pierre, are you ready for question number 1?
Fire away.
Okay. Which band has sold the most albums? Okay. Is it A, Panic at the Disco, B, My Chemical Romance, C, Green Day, or D, Blink-182?
Okay, so are this all albums combined?
Yes. So talk it out. Talk it out. Yeah. Talk it out to the audience. You've got Panic, My Chem, Green Day, or Blink.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard to beat Green Day because they had a lot of different times in their lives. They were successful. Dookie was ridiculously huge. Right. Blink was also very, very big, but I feel like they have less big albums where, Dookie was before Blink's big success. They had American Idiot, was ginormous. Right. They had even like the one that had a Time of Your Life, which is what is it, Warning?
Nimrod, I think, right? Or was
Nimrod.
It Warning? One of those.
No,
right?
I don't think it's Nimrod. I think it's Warning. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They have a lot. So I'm leaning towards Green Day. But, am I sure? My Chem's pretty big. They would have a shot, but they came later in time. They were successful in the mid, or early 2000s, and you sold a lot more records back in those days. So I want to say more albums. I think it's going to be Green Day, but I let's do a 50-50 just to see what pops up.
Okay. You're using the 50-50 already? You've got 7 questions. He's going with it already?
Okay, let's just go with Green Day.
You got it, my man. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Green Day wins.
Right.
He is 1 for 1, everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It is Gunz here from The Gunz Show with Pierre from Simple Plan. 1 for 1. Yes, Green Day. Of course, Dookie. So many albums went gold plus. And yes, Green Day coming in number 1. We go number 2. Are you ready, my friend?
Let's go number 2.
Let's take a number 2. You just mentioned this band before, okay? Hopefully you don't blow this one, okay? What was the name of We the King's big single? Was it A, Hey Juliet, B, Run Baby Run, C, Check Yes Juliet, or D, Say Yes Juliet?
It is Check Yes Juliet. That's C, right?
Can you sing it? Can you remember?
Check Yes Juliet, are you with me? Run, baby, run, don't ever look back.
Let's go. Boom, 2 for 2 right there.
There we go.
Give it up. You are.
I like it.
Are you feeling confident? You feeling good with yourself, man?
I'm feeling real good.
Yeah, there we go. Right? Just got a couple under your belt. Here we go. Question number 3. Who wants to be an Emo Millionaire with Gunz here from The Gunz Show? Make sure to drop a follow for all the first-time viewers out there. It would mean a lot. I would really, really, really appreciate it as well. Okay? Here we go. Which artist has not released a book? Is it Austin Knight from Water Parks, Laura Jane Grace from Against Me, Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters, or Kellen Quinn, Sleeping with Sirens? Are you a big book reader, my friend?
I'm not a big book reader. I like the book on tapes, but I'm not a huge reader. That would be something that Chuck would be definitely a bigger reader than I am, and even Jeff, even Sebastian. They all read more than I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so the choices were
Austin Knight from Water Parks. We love Water Parks. Shout out to Water Parks. Laura Jane Grace, Against Me. Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. You might have heard of them. And D would be Kellen Quinn, Sleeping with Sirens. This is kind of an obscure question, but go for it. What's up?
I feel like it's probably going to be Austin Knight because I feel like Laura Jane Grace obviously has a lot to talk about. I'm assuming she wrote a book. Dave Grohl, he's been around for so he must have written a book. And then Kellen Quinn, he's good at he does a lot of social media. He's very he does a lot of branding and stuff. I feel like he may have written a book, but this one I'm not sure. So
you want to do the audience? The audience is begging. You want to ask a fan from the audience?
Yeah, the audience. They're gonna get it. So yes, let's ask the audience.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna throw.
I think it's Austin Knight though.
I'm gonna throw. Okay, so he's going with Austin. I'm gonna throw a couple names at you. Just randomly pick one. Okay. Do you want to choose?
Oh, I have to ask one fan, right?
One fan. The poll.
Oh, and I can't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want Ratatouille?
Oh, I can't ask like this. It's not like because I could do a poll instead, right? The poll.
Right. But I think we should at least ask a fan because we'll send them something as well. So if they get it right.
Okay, let's ask a fan. Okay, shoot some names.
Okay. Hailstorm, Haley Storm, Ratatouille, Rad Rage, Corinne. Who else? Any of those? Cluster. Any of those people? Do you want Cluster?
Let's do Hail, whatever the Hail one was.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. HAYL Storms X. You, my friend, are the Ask a Fan part of this. Who wants to be an email millionaire? Pierre needs your help. Pretend that we're calling you right now. Pierre needs your help, okay? In the chat, which artist has not released a book? Is it Austin, Laura, Dave Grohl, or Kellen Quinn? We're relying on you. What is your final answer? Hail. Haley or Hail, whatever it is. Hail Storms X. They are saying it's Kellen Quinn. They're going with Kellen Quinn.
Oh man!
Are you going with the fan, or are you sticking to your guts and your wits, Pierre? What are you going?
Well, those were the two that I was thinking probably haven't written a book yet, but I'm assuming that the fans out there have Google, and there's no one to check. There's no one to check if they're using it or not. So I'm gonna go against my instinct on this one. I'm gonna go with a fan. Let's go with Kellen Quinn.
Final answer. D. Kellen Quinn.
Final answer.
Give it up for Hale. Let's go, Hale. Coming up big time. Yes, Kellen Quinn, Sleeping with Sirens, coming in big. Austin actually.
So Austin has written a book. Okay,
yes,
I gotta check it out.
Released it not too long ago, so more of a recent one. But yes, Good job, Hale. Let's go. Hale Storms X coming up big. I'll send you a vinyl or an autograph something. Thank you so much. Yo, you're 3 for 3. He's batting 100%, Pierre. Let's go. Give it up for the chat. Let's go. Corinne OGB says Austin's book actually has his forehead on the cover.
Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I've seen, because I follow him on social media. I think I've seen something about his book. So it's coming back to me now.
He has a lot of fun on social media to follow, by the way. Austin's great. Yeah. We love Austin. Okay, 3 for 3. 4 more questions. Here we go. The fourth question is, who wants to be an emo millionaire with your boy Gunz here from the Gunz Show? We're bringing it back. I got starting line up here, 2002. Okay, Say It Like You Mean It. Billboard Heat Seekers #1. Below it was Dashboard Confessional. The places we have come to fear. You have come to fear the most. Okay, so we're bringing it back to that era, my friend. And the question is, what band was Chris Carrabba the frontman for before Dashboard? Was it A, the Get Up Kids, B, Further Seems Forever, C, Amberlin, or D, Saves the Day?
Wow, I didn't even know that he had a band before Dashboard. This is how bad. I'm not good. Oh, but I'm quite sure it's not Saves the Day because I've met those guys and that's not him. I'm pretty sure it's not Amberlin. What are the two other ones?
The Get Up Kids, and the other would be Further Seems Forever.
I don't think he was a singer for the Get Up Kids, but I could be wrong there. Further Seems Forever, seems to me like that's the probably answer. But I don't feel confident here. I don't want to blow it at 3. Let's go with I don't know. What do I have left? I've got a poll or I've got a 50-50.
You got a poll and a 50-50.
I'm afraid the 50-50 is going to give me the answers that I don't know.
Especially when I'm the one that does the 50-50. Yeah, I would totally screw you over.
When I just said that. Okay, so let's do a poll.
Are we doing a poll? Okay, everybody.
And by the way, I'm very embarrassed that I don't know the answer to this question.
It's okay. You know what? We're all learning here. Maybe some of the audience doesn't know either.
I'm a fan of Dashboard. Back when that record came out, and everyone's like, the acoustic version, and everyone. This is the true beginning of emo. Everyone's crying in the audience.
Right. This is what was happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So years before, though, he was in a different what's it called? A different band before the Dashboard days. Let me just put up the poll for everybody. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's got to be Further Seems Forever.
All right. Where's the poll? 1 second.
I really don't think Amberlin. I don't think Saves the Day. No, so it's either. I don't think Get Up Kids either, but I'm like, wait a minute, was he the frontman for the Get Up Kids? No, I'm pretty sure it's Further Seems Forever.
Okay. Here we go. We got 1 minute. Start the poll right now. Everybody vote. Okay, you should see the poll. Is it A, B, C, or D? Who was the band that Chris Carrabba, Dashboard Confessional, was the lead singer of before he was Dashboard Confessional, who, by the way, on tour right now with Jimmy Eat World, incredible. Dashboard and Jimmy Eat World, you want to talk about a 1-2 combo, dude? Let's go, right?
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Good times all around. So,
yeah,
the poll, everybody vote top right now. You should see it. Give us your answers. What do you think is the answer? All right.
I hope it's something I don't expect, but I think it's going to be Further Seems Forever.
All right. 95% of the votes have come in.
Okay, and they are?
96% are saying that it is B, Further Seems Forever.
Yeah, okay, that's what I think.
The number keeps changing, but 8% is saying A, the Get Up Kids. So what are you thinking? What are you going with?
No. I think, what's the percentage for
it just wrapped up. B, 89% say Chris Carrabba, Dashboard Festival was.
Yeah. Let's go with that one. That's the one. That's what I thought.
Let's go. Final answer, 4 for 4. Thank you, chat. The chat, Simple Plan friends, are coming up big time. Let's go. Make sure to drop a follow, of course, The Gunz Show. Good job, everybody. Where were you when Pierre from Simple Plan went 4 for 4 on Who Wants to Be an Emo Millionaire? Let's go.
Oh, that's
you having
amazing.
Fun, my friend? Good times, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm a little embarrassed that I've used so many lifelines, but
it's okay.
But we're gonna keep going. Now
we're gonna keep going.
Now I'm just gonna go with my instinct on this one.
There you go. Number 5, okay? You're celebrating the 20 years of a great, incredible album right now, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's called No Helmet, No Pads.
No Pads, No Helmet, Just Balls.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's absolutely incredible. Great album. But my question is, the album afterwards, I think it was the album afterwards, but yes, I think it was Still Not Getting Any, correct?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what your t-shirt says on the album cover?
It has to be Role Model. On the cover of that album, I'm sitting like this. I'm in the back of a bus, wearing a black shirt. This is not a. I
didn't give you any choices on this one. It's just what
it's got to be role. It has to be Role Model. That was at the peak of what we were doing. It's not my Skull Zero shirt. It's got to be Role Model. Role Model. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
He's good. He is good. Da 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 da. Let's go. 5 for 5.
I hope I get that one right. Jeez. How many of those have I signed?
You know, right?
Album covers. Yeah. I should know this by now.
What has been your favorite album cover that you've done? Did any like specifically stand out or anything, or like kind of that you look back at?
That particular one was my favorite one because if you opened up the sleeve, it had us at different ages, and the whole idea was like, we're still not getting any at, and the first one is us now. Then it goes like a little bit older, and we're in a front lawn, drinking beers and discussing stuff. And then as we get older and older, and then we're playing golf at some point, retired. And then the last picture at the very last, on the very last one, is us as like 80-year-old. We got like prosthetic makeup done,
right?
And like we look super old and crotchety and like. Ugh! So shooting that last one with the prosthetic makeup was so funny because Sebastian was like, he was wearing like pajamas and he was holding like I think one of those like IV things, and he put water on his pants as if he's pissed himself. And so on the cover, you see like, pissed myself. And then when you have that makeup on, you can't help but be the character. So we're walking around this photo shoot and we're like, hey, where's the catering? I'd like some pudding. Please get me some pudding. So that was the most fun by far to shoot. And then we kind of repeated something similar for this last one. You guys will see, we haven't showed it yet, but we've repeated some of that kind of stuff. We've showed a bit of it, but not all of it yet.
And of course, the new album drops the first week of May, everybody. It's got great songs on it. That new song, Congratulations, just came out. I'm telling you, it is an absolute jam. And of course, you can see Simple Plan on tour with Sum 41. And the full album comes out in a little over a month. Let's go. It's all happening. 2022 vibes. Let's go. Ball in. So we've got 5 for 5. 2 more questions left, okay? 2 more questions left. Shout out, everybody. By the way, please donate up top. 100% of the proceeds go to NAMI, N-A-M-I. It's for mental awareness and mental health initiative, and it's been a great thing all day. State champs performed, Nothing Nowhere performed, Thong DeLong performed, Young Gun performed, Keith Buckley performed, Shane from Silvertee, the OG gangsta of Twitch music performed as well, and so many other great, amazing artists did, and you have been able to be a part of it throughout the day. Really cool initiative, and thank you. Shout out to Fred and Allison and everybody at Twitch Music for allowing this to happen. Now, we're 5 for 5. We go to question number 6.
Number 6.
This one, I hope you get, but I'm also putting you on the spot, so I may be an asshole.
It's a doozy. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Once again, I didn't give you any choices, okay?
Yeah.
Name 3 other bands that the original Blink-182 members have been a part of.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 44, Boxcar Racer, and what's the one of Alex and Simple Creatures? There you go.
Boom! How about that? Let's go! Let's go! Ooh. Absolutely nailed it. Simple
Are there
Creatures.
any more bands they were part of? That's the only ones, right?
There was one more, but Travis was also in the Transplants.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they had.
Right.
When I fall back down.
Wasn't he part of the Aquabats before?
Oh yeah, he was Acrobats as well. So there's actually more. But that was a good quick answer. Plus 44, great band. Boxcar Racer, of course. I Feel So and There Is, 2 jams still to this day that absolutely still go.
So good.
And are you gonna go back and listen to all these like nostalgic things that I'm throwing at you tonight? Like you're gonna become a huge Further Seems Forever.
So good.
Yeah, totally. What a jam. What a great acoustic ballad for sure. Good stuff all around. Now, of course, we have one more question, but I want to ask you this. When you had, during I Do Anything, you had Hoppus do it. And of course, Blink is coming off like they're coming off Enema, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is still massive. That was the time.
Ginormous.
The huge, massive rock show taking over the world. How did you get hot? Did you know him? Was it always going to be him? Were you got an email being like, yo, Hoppus is in, and you're like, yes. Like, how did that come about?
No. So the way that happened was really cool. So I had a band with Chuck and 2 other guys before Simple Plan. It's a band we started when we were like 14 years old. It was called Reset. And we would tour, we had sold, a few thousand records, not a whole lot. But it was like, more of a skate punk, kind of like, young, pissed off little individuals in a band. We would open up for a lot of bands in town in Montreal because we're the local band there. We toured across Canada with 10 Foot Pole, MXPX, and a band called 22 Jacks, which was another story. Awesome people. But anyway, so we did a lot of tours, and we did a lot of in the time in the late 90s, pop punk music, the beginning of all that stuff was really huge in Quebec. It was like weird, like it was very, very big. So there'd be like bands like, Face to Face, Lagwagon, Strung Out, Blink-182, Pennywise, No Effects. These bands were massive in our area. And Blink was always one of those bands that was on those bills. We opened up a few shows with them there, and Chuck kind of was able to, in the early days, have a bit of a relationship with Mark, be like, hey, we're that opening band, the dorky band that he was just like, yeah, I know those guys. And as we started Simple Plan, Chuck was a massive Blink-182 fan, so was I. And he would go to all the shows, and he was able to kind of be like, hey, Mark, it's me. It's Chuck from Reset, And he kind of he was like, hey, I'm starting a new band with Pierre from Reset, and we're doing this new stuff. Here, have my demo. And he would literally go travel to Rochester, New York, and watch him play, and wait by the bus, and hi, Mark.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, Mark. And he literally he gave him our early demos, and I think they used to email. Mark was like, I won't give you my phone number, but I'll give you my email. Mark was super into the song I Do Anything from the get-go. We wrote the song, and it was it sounded a little different. It was not quite the same final version, but Mark had replied to Chuck and said hey, man. And I think at the time he was actually going to the MTV Awards, performing the huge MTV Awards. And he was like, Chuck, I want you to know, man, I've been listening to I Do Anything. It's a sick song. It's one of my favorite songs right now. I love it so much. And Chuck was like, maybe I'll ask him if he wants to sing on it,
Wow.
So when we got a record deal and, the record was being made, Chuck still was acquaintances, whatever, stalker.
Email buddies. Yeah.
Stalker. So he's like, hey, you said you loved the song. Would you feature on the song? Would you do a vocal on the song? And we got so lucky. He said yes, and he didn't want anything. Our label was like, okay, what does he want? 20 grand? How many points does he want? We're gonna give it to him. Don't worry. And Mark was like, I don't want anything. I'll do it because I like the song.
Wow,
and
that's awesome.
It really, I mean, if you look at it, if you think about it, it probably had massive impact on my life, on my career, where I am today, where we all are today. Was that initial spark to have that, that sort of approval of one of the biggest bands of the time, and really put a spotlight on us on MTV and he did the video. We were on tour with Green Day and Blink-182 on the Pop Disaster tour, and we had just shot the video for I'd Do Anything, and he wasn't in it, and we're like, hey, can we get you in the video? We'll bring the video crew out to Cleveland, and we'll shoot you in a before
like
your
back
show
alley or something, right? Like something.
Yeah,
like...
we'll make it work, and we made it work, and it was awesome. Nice. And it changed our lives forever. And we sent him later, like 10 years down the road, we sent him a massive plaque with all like the so many million records sold. Thank you, Mark, for awesome. we really owe him everything.
What an incredible. I mean, all of a sudden it's like, yo, is that Hoppus? And then you see him in the video, when I'm like that was like the Much Music Fuse early days, where like an MTV2 where I'd stay up to like 2 a.m. on the weekend with my buddies, like in like freshman year of high school, sophomore year of high school, like sneaking a beer from our parents' fridge, and like would just watch like Newfound and Simple Plan, you know what I mean? Waiting for those bands to be shown on like on Fuse and Much Music, and like that was always one of like those OG music videos, dude. Wow. Yeah. What a time, dude.
And we even wrote a part for him that was like he won't mind singing na 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 na. It's like just whatever you want, dude. Just make sure you feel comfortable.
Right, yeah, just go for it. Hoppus loves those nas. He does a lot of
he's so good at them.
Yeah. He's
na 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 na.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Listen, hopefully you don't go wrong, though, my friend, because we are down to the final question of who wants to be an Emo Millionaire. Shout out to all the first-time viewers out there. I really appreciate it. My name is Gunz. I interview all your favorite bands, literally 21 Pilots, Fall Out Boy, Machine Gun Kelly, the Jonas Brothers, Dan and Shay, everybody. Everybody that's on When We Were Young Festival was probably on the Gunz Show at one point. The Used, Sum 41, Armor for Sleep, like just... Everybody's been on. So welcome to the Gunz Show. Make sure to subscribe on the podcast and follow me and sub here as well. And shout out once again to Twitch Music and NAMI. Great stuff all around. Real quick, somebody says the Matt Cutchell video you appeared in. Matt Cutchell?
Yeah. I did 2 videos with him. I love him. He's so awesome. He reached out to me a while back to do a video, and I was like, hell yes, I already follow you. You're hilarious.
Right.
I love his whole emo Matt character. It's amazing.
Yeah, so there it is. So somebody brought that up as well. And so we go to the final question. You are 6 for 6, okay? Here we go. No pressure.
Hopefully it's a multiple choice so I can use my 50-50.
This one is not a multiple choice.
No, you can't even use it. All right, let's try.
I didn't think it out that far, okay? I didn't.
Okay.
2002.
Yeah.
What song started your set for the Notepad Storm?
Ooh, 2002.
So I guess it just I mean, that's probably the first, that's your early tour right there for Simple Plan.
Yeah. Oh man, that depends. I don't know if we always used to play the Notepads tour, so our own tour.
Yeah, your own. Yeah, what do you think your set was at that time in 2002?
Why don't you give me a multiple choice there?
Okay,
just look at the.
Hold on, I'll pull up the set list real quick for you. Okay,
look at the track listing of Notepads, and then give me multiple choice.
Okay,
because I think it's going to be I Do Anything, but that's I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Because you were doing festivals and stuff here and there at the time too, a little bit. So here we go. We'll pull up.
Yeah, we might start with like Worst Day Ever.
This is so funny. Here we go.
Oh, I can't give you those because you're gonna put them all in there.
Okay. Is it Addicted? Is it I Do Anything? Is it God Must Hate Me? Or is it You Don't Mean Anything?
Ha. Well, it's gonna be either I Do Anything or You Don't Mean Anything to Me. And
final question, bro. Don't blow.
I don't remember.
2002, 20 years ago.
I want to say I Do Anything, but I think that we might have kept that because it was a single. we might have not played it out the gate. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to go with You Don't Mean Anything to Me.
Final answer, my friend, on this version.
Final answer.
Who Wants to Be an Emo Millionaire?
Final answer.
Pierre wants to be an Emo Millionaire. Let's go. 7 for 7. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. You Don't Mean Anything was the first. That was what you were opening up with back in the day, dude.
Yeah. And thank you for the multiple choice. And I didn't even use my 50-50. Look at that.
How about that? You're a genius, bro. You, my friend, are a trivia god, my friend.
There we go. I don't think I would have guessed that without the multiple choice.
Yeah.
I would have said either Worst Day Ever or I'd Do Anything.
Yeah.
But now that you said it, I remember that we liked Coming Out the Gate real strong. And that song, we would play it like 10 BPMs faster. Just and it was like, we thought we were like, let's be badass. Let's just come out the gate swinging.
Right. Boom. Well, it is a jam. And listen, I appreciate you coming through. I got to give one more shout out to our buddy Pierre from Simple Plan. There's a lot of Twitch music streamers. They've been doing, like I said, a great initiative. Please continue to donate up top. It's really important. Mental awareness and mental health, they're so important, especially these days. And everybody is going through something, and the resources need to be out there. And 100% of the donations go to the NAMI charity. So we wanted to say that. Once again, thank you to Fred and Allison and everybody from... everybody from Twitch. But there's one of these streamers named Thong DeLong, okay? And Thong DeLong, he's a Blink fan and everything. But he does, he plays music live and takes requests. So his fans, and many of them are here in the chat right now, his fans asked him to play a Simple Plan song. And now it has become a massive thing that he can't now go on a stream, and he streams multiple times a day without people donating to him, and he plays the song. Okay, now
no way.
The Simple Plan song that they make him play is Jet Lag.
Oh, nice.
Over and over. One time they donated like a couple $100 for him to play. He played it. He had it played in 4 different languages, and just
oh my god.
Because the fans kept donating, and you can't say no if they're donating money.
Oh, that's amazing.
Do you have a story about Jet Lag? I mean, dude, the song is a jam, bro. I mean, yeah, it's so funny, like, to listen back to now, but the song is a jam, bro. Is there a story that you can tell the audience, because they're freaking out right now? Heart, heart, heart. Let's get.
Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite songs we've done. It was and we were looking for a featuring girl to do, like, it was written as a song that was going to be female male, and we've asked a bunch of people, and people were like, oh, not the right time. And finally, Natasha Bedingfield was the one that did it with us, right, which was really sort of off-brand for us, but such a great singer and a cool girl. So it turned out great, and it was a big hit for us all over Europe. It was like massive. It was huge in Germany. It was big in France. We did a French version. We did a version that was like, I think it was, we did one like in Indonesia or something. We did one, all kinds of different languages. So it was really cool.
Well, listen, it gets played a lot now. It's a big Twitch song now. So you guys are all over TikTok right now. I urge everybody to follow Simple Plan on Instagram, TikTok, everything. The videos are hilarious. The Instagram promo videos, the dancing, the things, you guys have went into it. You guys Simple Plan the band. When you guys release your Instagrams are so funny lately, dude. The videos.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get with it. The whole "I'm Just a Kid" TikTok phenomenon happened during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And to be honest, my radar was so off. I wasn't on TikTok. I wasn't on that stuff. I wasn't on Twitch. And finally, it was Jared from Bowling for Soup was like, "Hey, you probably want to look into what's happening with your song because it's really blowing up." So then we're like, oh my God, this is cool. And then we just kind of hopped on, and we've been doing it ever since. So
nice. Cool. Well, everybody follow them everywhere. It's Simple Plan. They are gearing up to head out on tour with Sum 41, of course, and it's going to be great. But most importantly, we got that new music, 2022 Simple Plan, the year of the plan. A simple one.
Baby.
Let's go. Songs are already out, a couple of them. Congratulations, the latest one that's out right now. It is a jam. Learn all the words, then go see the live show. It's going to be so much fun. Of course, the OG album, the original album is going to be played in its entirety. This is what we've been waiting for. These are those moments. We wanted live shows back. We're getting live shows back. My man Pierre will have you on in a little over a month when the full album. We'll talk about the full album. All right,
yes,
my man?
Absolutely. Whenever, man. You're my bro. I'm there for you whenever.
You my boy, Blue. You my boy, Blue.
All right. You my boy, Blue.
All right, Pierre, Simple Plan. Appreciate it, dude. Always a pleasure. Thank you. And you, 7 for 7. You are tied for first place. You get a trophy. I'll send you a trophy. All right?
Okay, thank you.
You got it,
Good
man.
to see you again.
Awesome.
All right, take care.
All right, everybody. There it is. Our good friend, from Simple Plan, Pierre. A lot of fun. Hopefully you all enjoyed that right there. My name is Gunz, Gunz with a Z, Gunz. Please drop a follow. Please drop a sub. I do that with a lot of your favorite artists. We've had The Main on. We had Mayday Parade on. We're going to have We the Kings on. We're going to have State Champs is going to be doing it next week. We're going to have all sorts of great people on. And thanks to everybody, Hailstorm, etc. Hailstorm, you got the question right. You allowed Pierre to become an Emo Millionaire with that dashboard confessional answer. We do this every single Thursday here on Twitch, but please follow me across all the social media. Gunz with a Z. It's my last name, Gunz. And I just want to say this. If there's ever a band that you want me to interview, I interview a ton of them here on Twitch and everywhere on the podcast, etc. But if there's ever a band that you want me to interview, just tell them to come on the Gunz Show. Like I said, from 21 Pilots, Sum 41, The Used, Boys Like Girls, All Time Low, Band Camino, Magnolia Park was just on a bunch, Mayday Parade, State Champs, everything. So Meet Me at the Altar, great friends, love Meet Me. So I DJ those Emo Night Brooklyns, and we had Meet Me at the Altar as one of our guests, actually, a couple months ago. Love Meet Me at the Altar. They're going to be huge. Meet Me at the Altar are incredible. Maybe I'll have them on. I'll have them on the Gunz Show. Good call. Text Bex, good call right there. So we appreciate all of that. Yeah, Mayday Parade. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. And I was at Mayday Parade on Tuesday this week with real friends in Magnolia Park. So the bottom line is I really appreciate all of you. I really appreciate Twitch. I really appreciate Nothing Nowhere and State Champs and Thon DeLong. You crazy, crazy man, Thon DeLong. You crazy. And Young Gun and everybody that was on today. What a great day. Shout out to Blue List. And of course, everybody out there, please continue to donate and be a part of this initiative. NAMI. You can follow us all on Twitter, etc. It's a great, great cause. Shout out to Fueled by Ramen, by the way. Fueled by Ramen, really doing a tremendous job helping put all of this on. It's the In Bloom Fest. And shout out to Fred, everybody that donated and was a part of this. You can continue to donate as well. And it literally went off without a hitch. We fucking crushed it. Give it up for all of you out there. We truly, truly appreciate this. It is a worthy cause, and you got to hear some of your favorite songs and interact. And hey, you just got a game show to wrap up a Thursday, and we continue doing that. So thanks, Chrissy. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to the staff and the mods and everybody, and to Fred and Allison. We'll see you all next time with some of your favorite bands, and I'm going to eventually do fans as Who Wants to Be an Emo Millionaire. And for Hailstorm, you got the question right. Message me either on Twitter or on Twitch or whatnot, and we'll send you an autographed vinyl or maybe an autographed drum head from the band, something, because you got the question right. So, yes, you won $1 million, and by $1 million, you get an autographed something. So there you go. Maybe if I get sponsors eventually, then I'll be handing out $1 million. Ball in. Yes, Shane for so good. Stay Golden brought up Shane. Shane went right on after me. I shouted him out like 4 times already. I love Silverstein. One of my favorite shows that I've ever been to was Silverstein and Bayside when they played here in New York City. It was so much fun. Silverstein, Shane, one of the OGs here on Twitch Music. So it's a great day, and a lot of positivity came out today. Shout out to Fuel by Ramen once again, Twitch, the staff, the mods, and of course, Nami, and all of you. You made this possible. We'll see you at the next one. Be safe out there. Just ball. Keep on balling, and let's have a damn good time. Yes, stay golden. Big Shane fan. Shane Told is awesome. I love Shane, and I love Silverstein. I love everyone that we had on today. Great streamers all across. Twitch Music is blowing up. When you go to school tomorrow, you go to college tomorrow, you go to work tomorrow, tell your friends to get on Twitch and to follow all the streamers from today, because we're only taking it to the next level. Twitch Music is going to ball out. I don't lie. I hate liars, so I don't lie to others. We are going to ball out with Twitch Music. The Gunz Show we're going to be fucking king. Let's go. We're going to be king, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, shout out to Pierre from Simple Plan. You want to rewatch that interview? As soon as I get off, you can rewatch the full entire interview. And Who Wants to Be an Emo Millionaire? We'll see you next week. State Champs is going to be on. Shout out to Blue List TV, Blue List, everybody out there. I am Gunz. Be safe. Tomorrow's the weekend. Tomorrow is the weekend. We made it. We made it, everybody. Have yourselves a good rest of the night. Thank you for all of the follows and the subs. Please continue to do those. I really, really appreciate it. We'll have some fun. We'll see you all next week for my interviews as well as Who wants to be an emo millionaire? And of course, be a darling. You ask for a question. I ask questions that the fans want. You know what I mean? It's as much as my show, it is you, the fans out there. From a fan to the fans, it's Gunz. It's the Gunz Show. We ballin' out. Be safe, everybody. See you next time.